Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arkansas's offense will take the field first. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the middle. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Gonna swing it on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollack, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line.
There he goes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David.
Wide open spaces. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's in open space downfield. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it inside the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gets it out fast. At the 20, he's got space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now in second and long. The give. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
Well, they do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Gives it to the back on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Swings it out to the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is on its way. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The 1st down for the offense. Finds his tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They'll try it over the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. It's a draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Unloads quickly. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The RPO fired complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Personal foul.
They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he's going to try to return this one. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Thanks to grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 25. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dogs! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They are up by 22 over Duke. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. And the big dog got him again. And Georgia can be judicious when they blitz because they get pressure from the guys up front.
So nice having a defensive line that hunts. And year after year, Georgia finds these guys, but the double guys, the guys that can double sacks in a game, double-digit sacks in a season, these guys make your defense really special.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll run it on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they swarm him under. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from his own end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Shows him the stiff arm. Offense scoops it up and still going. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. And into the end zone. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Flicks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to pass on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Dogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Caught. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Dogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to bull his way in.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. 1st down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown Bulldogs. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 9 to Louisiana Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. It's complete. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Moves away as he feels pressure. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Hands it off. Fighting off the defender. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Right on the money. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Rides the back on the option to give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Cole finds his man on the left. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now they'll run it to the right here. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man on the right.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throwing right. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. There's the pressure. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Pressure coming. Soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the lone running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll be brought down. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll run it again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. Fights off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas, 25.
He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing 4th down.
At the 18-yard line. 4th down coming up.
Trying to get it to the marker. Plows through the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now you get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them. but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking to throw. Wiggles free. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
That keeps the score. Georgia, 44, Arkansas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll line up for a second down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.